What's up, welcome back, Nowstalgia. Dave here with a review of 50/50's second EP, Love Tune. Of course, 50/50 blew up last year with their song Cupid, which across all its versions and remixes has over 1 billion streams on Spotify. 50/50 as a result became the fastest K-pop group to debut on the Billboard Hot 100, getting on that chart within 4 months of the group coming into its own at the end of 2022. Of course, this was completely unexpected because 50/50 are on a much smaller label than most traditional successful K-pop groups. Attrakt, specifically, they parlayed that success into a placement on the Barbie soundtrack with a song I like quite a bit, Barbie Dreams. Despite all that momentum and goodwill, 50/50 as a K-pop group completely collapsed. They were a 4-member group, but now 3 of those members are gone, have left the company, and 50/50 is essentially re-debuting with the 1 original member and 4 others and becoming a 5-piece. And there's been contract terminations and lawsuits on both sides and people calling for a boycott of how the original iteration of the group was treated. Does not sound good. In the lead up to this re-debut, they've got a partnership set up with Sony Music, and I was just curious about how this exactly would go. Like Cupid, its success is largely due to the fact that the song is earwormy yet really inoffensive, and I think all the other music for the most part has been kind of the same. That's why Barbie Dreams really jumped out at me, because it was a lot more in your face and bigger. Going into 50/50's Love Tune, it's very much a question of, does this group present to you like a credible vision of like who they are moving forward? And I don't think they do. The music is completely fine and passable, but I think that's the problem. This is playlist core. This is intentionally inoffensive. This is music that does not have anything else beyond the surface. It's pleasant. It's well produced. The singing matches the beats fine. There's actually a bit more electronic production than I was expecting. Push Your Love has a really heavy bass, for example. But ultimately, 50/50 is not doing enough to stand out against their really capable peers, and certainly not doing enough to make you want to overlook the various ethical concerns about what was going on with the original version of this group. So I think moving forward, 50/50 caught lightning in a bottle, and then a lot of bad things happened, and we're just can't expect anything close to the success of Cupid moving forward. One of the singles, Starry Night, up-tempo, just like Push Your Love. I do like the production as it begins, but Starry Night has a really dull chorus to me. It's super washed out. SOS, I think this one grabbed me the most because there was some kind of light percussion going on. I'm not sure it was hand claps or what, but I enjoyed it. The bass drop into a much better hook. I think it's certainly like the most successful song on this EP. And the vocals are pretty smooth. They fit the song well. Gravity jumped out to me because it has like the more bigger, like dramatic, like traditional pop chorus. But yeah, ultimately, like, what is that 50/50 musical identity? There's just not a lot to point to. And it's very much an example of like the manufacturedness that you can find in the K-pop industry. Of course, most things you do listen to in K-pop are manufactured in some way, but this is just like, I just don't know what there is to latch on to at this point. But please let me know, what did you think of 50/50's Love Tune? Did you think it was a new re-step forward? Were you interested in it? Like, please tell me if you had some different thoughts to me. And for more music reviews, more K-pop reviews, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.